Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming something totally different. I'm going to be talking about what my favourite men's fragrances are. So these are what I like to smell on guys. I don't actually have all of them here, as in I have so many fragrances, like men's fragrances, that I am obsessed with, but I don't have them all here because I didn't have access to them. The ones that I have here have been provided to me by Scents Australia. They were so kind to lend me these fragrances so I could show you guys the bottle and you could just kind of get a better look at them. So I just want to say a huge thank you to Scents, and they're the store that I go into. If I have to go into a store to buy fragrances, they are the only one I go into because they're amazing. They sell everything, designer, niche, indie. They're so good. They're just so good, and the pricing and the people. I can't say enough good things about Scents. I hardly shop in department stores ever. I only ever go to Scents. Online, I go to Feeling Sexy, which you can get all of these fragrances on feelingsexy.com, and I also have a discount code if you'd like to use that. It's just demirawling, capital letters. So enough of all of that. I just want to say as well quickly before getting into this is just my opinion. Like, this is literally just my opinion. Don't take it too seriously. Your girlfriend may hate all of these fragrances, so listen to your girlfriend. So yeah, this is literally only like a quarter of the fragrances that I love. I will leave like a comment if you're interested in what other men's fragrances tickle my fancy. I'll leave a little comment down below of like a list of all the ones that I love. So these are just a few of them here. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so let's get into this list. I actually only have 9 fragrances here. I know it's like a really odd number, so I'm just going to start with number 9. This is Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb, an extremely popular fragrance, but to me, it's so well deserved. Like, this fragrance is so good, and to me, this is a fragrance that most girls love. Like, I haven't met a girl that doesn't like Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb. The sillage of this fragrance is insane. It projects like a beast. Like, this is crazy. Some of the notes in here that I can really smell is like cinnamon and a little bit of like pepper, and it also has tobacco in here, which gives it that really kind of a little bit manly. Like, I love fragrances that have tobacco in. I love men's fragrances that have tobacco or like rum or something a little bit like, you know, manly. So I really do love this fragrance. It's actually a funny story. I was at a festival one time at a winery, and I smelt, no joke, because I know the scent of this. Like, I know it off by heart. This is a fragrance that it's very distinctive. Like, the scent of this is very distinctive, especially because of its projection. I smelt about 10 guys wearing this at a festival because it does last a very long time. It projects like a beast. It's an amazing fragrance. To me, I feel and I associate this fragrance with like a sweater and like the winter, kind of just having, you know, like cuddly weather, that sort of thing. This fragrance is so good for that. It's very sexy. Like, I find this fragrance like very sexy on a guy. I really like it. It's a little bit sweet as well. Such a good fragrance, Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb. I know some people can find it kind of a bit much, but for me, I think it's a winner in my eyes. Okay, so my number 8 is Invictus Aqua by Paco Rabanne, and I just heard, like, I didn't know this, but this is discontinued unfortunately. But if you can find this anywhere, get your hands on it. This is my favorite daytime, like summer fresh fragrance for a guy. It smells so incredible. Like, this fragrance is, because it's very rare to find an aquatic kind of fragrance that still comes across as sexy. This is it. Like, this smells sexy, but it's very aquatic, and it's also very citrusy, but in the best way possible. Like, this is like such a good fragrance, guys. Like, I sprayed this on my jumper today just to kind of remind myself of what this smells like. It smells so sexy, but it's also, like I said, it's one that you can just chuck on with like a white t-shirt, some shorts, and just kind of like walk along the beach. Like, it's one of those fragrances, but it just smells so good. Like, if you can find this and if you can get your hands on it, oh my god, I can't stop smelling it. Oh, it's so good. If you can get your hands on this, definitely worth getting. This is hands down one of my favorite, like, just kind of a summer fresh fragrance for a guy, because I really don't like soapy freshness on a guy. I love Invictus Aqua by Paco Rabanne. Like I said, if you can get your hands on it, try. I don't like the original as much. I love the Invictus Aqua though, it's so good. Okay, so my next fragrance is Valentino Amaru, and oh my god, this is so, to me, this is so sexy. It's very sweet. It's got hazelnut and chocolate and coffee and leather in here. Like, it's a nighttime fragrance. It's a suit fragrance. To me, this is like a really sexy fragrance. Like, if I smelled this on a guy, I would turn my head. Like, it's a good fragrance. I know that there's the intense one. I've heard that the intense one is even better, so maybe go for that. But to me, this is just, oh, this is so good, you guys. Like, this is a really good fragrance. I actually really enjoy sweet fragrances on guys. Like, I know that some guys don't like to dabble into the unisex sort of thing. Not that this is unisex, but I know some guys don't really, they want that like masculine scent. But honestly, this is a sweet fragrance, but it's still masculine and it's very sexy. Like, I love this fragrance so much. Oh, it's so good. It's like a little bit woody and like nutty as well. It's such a good fragrance. So that is Valentino Amaru. Okay, so my number 6 will be no stranger to most of you. Dolce & Gabbana, The One. This one, oh, this is a superstar for a reason. It is so sexy. It's got tobacco and amber and ginger, and it's like this like really spicy but really sexy fragrance. Like, it's got a lot of depth to it, which I love. This is like your Mr. Big, your George Clooney fragrance, like your suit fragrance. It's just sexy. Like, a lot of girls love this one as well. Like, this is one that is a crowd pleaser, and it definitely I don't know any girls that hate this fragrance. Like, it is a really good one, especially around the girls, because it does have that very just the tobacco and the spiciness. It gives it that really sexy kind of feel to it. So that is Dolce & Gabbana, The One. I'm sure it's in your collection if you're watching this video, because it is very popular, but definitely for a good reason. Like, this deserves all of the hype that it gets, because it's a great fragrance. Okay, so my next fragrance, you're gonna have to ignore the bottle. This is Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme, and I do love this one. Like, I actually really do like the Parfum one, but I prefer the original La Nuit de l'Homme. Like, that one is incredible. That is so just ignore this bottle. You guys know, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're a fragrance person, you know what the original one looks like. That one has cardamom and lavender and bergamot, but that is like a masterpiece in my opinion. That fragrance is just so incredible. That is like your perfect guy scent. When you want to be the perfect guy, that is your scent. So ignore this bottle. I'm actually talking about that one, the original, but this one is still good. So don't get me wrong, this one is really good as well. It's way more kind of spicy and aromatic, but I do like them both, but I know this is kind of confusing. I prefer the other one. So if you know what I'm saying, I prefer the original La Nuit de l'Homme. So La Nuit de l'Homme, the original one, but this one is also still really good. So I hope that wasn't too confusing. Okay, so we're now down to the top 4, and I have to be honest, these 4 fragrances for me, I can't put them in a position. Like, they're all really good in my opinion. Like, these are all winners. Like, for me, these are like my top 4. Like, I love these fragrances. I can't put them in an order, so I'm just gonna pick them at random. Men Prive. I freaking love this fragrance. It's so, oh my god. Every time I smell it, I actually haven't smelt many guys that I know, probably any guys that I know, wear this fragrance, and I don't know why. In my opinion, this is such a sexy fragrance. It's got whiskey and leather and tonka bean and cardamom. It's just, oh, like, this is just everything. Like, I really want to smell this on a guy, because like I said, I haven't really come across a guy where I live to wear this fragrance, and I don't know why. It's like one of the best. It's very aromatic, and it also has the little bit of sweetness from the tonka bean in there as well. I just love this fragrance, and I really love the bottle for this one. I think it's a cool bottle. I do really like it. So that is Men Prive. I do really like this fragrance a lot. To me, it's a very sexy fragrance. Like, it is very sexy. I feel like this guy, he knows he smells good, and he knows he's really hot. Like, that's this fragrance in a bottle, I feel. Okay, so the next fragrance is another really popular fragrance, but it's so well deserved. In my opinion, this fragrance is a masterpiece, and I love it so much. This is Dior Savage, the oh so famous Dior Savage, and I have to say, before even getting into this, I have never come across a girl that doesn't like Dior Savage. At least me, I don't know a girl that doesn't love this. It is so good. It is just, to me, this is sexy. Like, it's got pepper and bergamot and amber, and it's spicy, like, and the amber gives it this really whole kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so good. Like, I have no words. Like, I love Dior Savage. I know some people don't like Dior Savage, like, as in guys don't like wearing it. I don't know why, because to me, like, this is just so sexy, and I absolutely love this one. It's a masterpiece for a reason. It's popular for a reason. I have no bad things to say about this fragrance. I do really think that all the hype around it is so well deserved. So that is Dior Savage. Okay, so the next fragrance that I'm going to talk about is a little bit more expensive. Like, this is a niche brand, and this is Creed Aventis, and holy crap, I love, oh, that was hard to get off. I love Creed Aventis so much. They kind of have similar vibes to them. I feel like a lot of people compare these two, but I love Aventis. To me, as immediately when I smell this fragrance, I get the pineapple. Like as soon as I smell it, it's a fruity fragrance, but it's really masculine. And I don't know how they've done that, where they've made it like a fruity fragrance, but it's really masculine. But this feels extremely, extremely strong, and the guy that wears it is really masculine and really sexy. I adore this. Like if I had a significant other, I would get this for him because it smells so, so, so good. I love Creed Aventis. Like I said, pineapple is like the first thing that I smell in here. And I don't know how they've made it like this really masculine scent, because it is a fruity fragrance, but it's just amazing. I love Creed Aventis. Like I said, it's more of a pricey fragrance, but in my opinion, it's totally worth it. Like I really love this one. I have seen a few girls kind of get put off because it's quite strong when you first spray it, but I absolutely love it. I love it. I think it's very sexy, very manly, very masculine. So that is Creed Aventis. Okay, so finally the last fragrance that I'm going to talk about, I have not heard anyone talk about this ever. The way that I found out about it was when I was in the Sense store. One of the people that work in there, he's a manager, his name's Ben, he's amazing. He showed me this fragrance and I fell in love with it for a guy. I think that this is absolutely incredible, and it's an exquisite fragrance, and it's so unique. Like that's what I love about this fragrance. Like I haven't smelled anything like this in my life, and it smells absolutely incredible. This is by Goldfield and Banks, Australia. This is the fragrance Pacific Rock Moss. You guys, you need this. This is one of the most sexy fresh fragrances that I've smelled in my entire life. Like some of the notes in here are geranium and cedar and lemon and moss and sage. I think that they're all the notes that are in here. It is absolutely incredible, and it is my favorite, probably my favorite men's fragrance in the entire world. It's different to all of the fragrances that I just spoke about. It has a different feel to it. For me, this is like a daytime fragrance. This is like a daytime, maybe in the summer and spring, and you can actually wear this one at night because the longevity of this fragrance is absolutely monstrous. Like this lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts on the skin. It is an incredible, incredible fragrance. Like I don't know why nobody talks about it, because it is absolutely incredible. It's sexy, it's fresh. It's probably one of the most sexy daytime fragrances that I've ever smelled in my life. Like it is just absolutely incredible. It's so unique, and that's why I love it. I haven't smelled any guy that smells like this. I actually got my friend to put it on his arm. Oh my god, like it just smelled absolutely incredible. And like I said, this fragrance lasts. Like it's got longevity for days, so you probably could wear this as like a summer night if you want to, but because like the juice, I love the color of the juice, because it is more of that aquatic kind of fresh fragrance. It just transports you to the beach. Like I imagine a guy in a white t-shirt, really basic, just walking along the beach with his girlfriend that's probably wearing Dolce & Gabbana light blue. Like it's just amazing. Like guys, get your hands on this fragrance. I do like a few more of the ones from this brand, but this one is the standout. This one is hands down the best. It's the best daytime fragrance that I've smelled in my entire life. If you want to smell different but amazing, this is it right here. And apparently it's a huge compliment getter, because the guy that works in Sense, Ben, he told me that he gets constant, like this is his biggest compliment getter in his collection, because I've smelled it on him before and I've been like, wow, what the hell are you wearing? You smell amazing. And it's this one. So I love the packaging as well. Like I like this packaging. I like the color of the juice. It's incredible fragrance, guys. Amazing. Okay, so that is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed me switching it up and doing a men's fragrance video. It was kind of highly requested. I have seen a few of the comments you guys wanted me to talk about it, so that is it. Like I said, this is only like a quarter of the guys' fragrances that I love, so I'll leave a comment down below of all the other ones. In my opinion, and I feel like most girls are like this, but some just don't say it, a fragrance can take you from a 5 to a 10 immediately. Like immediately, if you smell good, and you're confident about what you're wearing and you just smell amazing, that literally takes you from a 5 to a 10 immediately. So I hope that you guys enjoyed all of my recommendations and all the fragrances that I love. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow me on Instagram if you want to. It is at demi.rawling, and my Snapchat is demirawling. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Bye!